Hi everyone, welcome to today's video about a brown box on the screen. So for today, what I wanted to do was just walk through, this is going to be more of a laid back video, and walk through me putting together the Christmas Countdown project kit. So for this, you have, so what I have here in the box is the Christmas Countdown project kit. So it comes with a bunch of stickers and embellishments and stuff and the actual boxes. What you can also get to go along with this is the Christmas Countdown stamp set. And then it says to bring your stamp set, your cherry cobbler, early espresso, and mossy meadow ink pads, snail adhesive, and Stampin' Dimensional. So those items are not included in this kit. What I've decided to do is just put the kit together using what just comes in the box, and then along with my adhesive and my dimensional so that I can put it all together. But I actually did not get this stamp set just to see, honestly, I don't think that I would use this outside of this project kit. So for me, it wasn't worth getting the stamp set. And I feel like that probably goes for some other folks as well. So I wanted to put the kit together just as it comes in the box to kind of show you what that looks like. I still think it's going to turn out fabulous and be very beautiful and amazing. So I just wanted to try it out and see what we get. Now, before we get into the kit, I had told you guys last week that I was kind of kicking something off this week. And what exactly am I kicking off, you may ask? Well, I am going to do, I'm calling it my 12 days of Christmas. What the heck does that mean? It means that I'm going to be posting a video for the first 12 days, sorry, I'm posting a video every single day for the first 12 days of December. So December 1st through December 12th. Today, I'm not counting. Today is like day 13. So it'll actually be 12 days in December. This video I'm just doing to kind of kick it off, being the day before December. I figure doing our advent calendar or the Christmas countdown project kit would be a good way to kick it off. But like I said, I'm going to be doing a video every single day for the first 12 days of December, and then after that I'll go back to my regular Saturday scheduled video. So tune in. I'm going to be doing quite a few giveaways. I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway starting tomorrow to kick off the first day, so make sure you don't miss that video. And then a few things scattered here and there. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing yet. I have a bunch of retired stamp sets, so I'm going to be giving away a few of those, I think, and I have some embellishments, and I think I might be giving away some cards that I've made and things like that. So stay tuned. Come back and watch the 12 Days of Christmas to see what exactly I do. I'm a little nervous. It's going to be a lot of work to get 12 consecutive videos up, but I'm up for the challenge. So we'll see how it goes. Cross your fingers that I can manage it and that I'll survive. And yeah, I think it'll be really good if I can pull it off. So I'm super excited to start and to try, and that's all that really matters. So anyways, let's get into today's project. So this is how the kit comes when you get it from Stampin' Up. Comes in this brown box, and then you pull it out. I have not even looked at this. I just pulled it out to look to see what the kit or what this box looks like. But other than that, it's completely sealed still, so I haven't done anything. So let's go ahead and open it up. I saw all of our goodies on the back. Dun, da, da. Our little boxes are popping out already, so we have some instructions, some embellishments. Let's throw the plastic away. So let's open this up and see what it looks like. So, okay, so it looks like it just shows you. So we have numbers. Let's see what the numbers. Gotcha. Okay. So the photos show the way they assembled our mini box final project, but you can mix and match. Before you start assembling boxes, we suggest that you lay out all pieces for all mini boxes in the final order that you want to arrange them. This way, you're sure the final look of each mini box and the final look of the entire grouping is what you want. We suggest that you stamp all pieces before you start assembling, which I won't have to worry about because I'm not going to stamp anything. Use snail adhesive to adhere the pieces, but you can also use your favorite adhesive. We provided numbers 1 through 25 if you prefer to end your advent calendar on day 24. We've also provided stars to replace number 25 or any other number. After you finished assembling the mini box fronts, adhere them to the mini boxes using snail adhesive or your favorite adhesive. So it looks like here you have step 1 is Stampin' Early Espresso, step 2 is Stampin' Cherry Cobbler, step 3, oh my gosh, I keep saying stamp. Step 3 is Stampin' Mossy Meadow, step 4 is Adhere Sticker, and step 5 is adhered using Stampin' Dimensionals. So what it looks like is they give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I'm guessing they all just kind of go in that order. Yeah, so they all flow in that same order. So if you put them together in that order and then you end on 25, which it looks like they did something different for 25. So let's go ahead and start. So it sounds like the easiest thing to do is to put our box to the side. And I just want to pull these out. These are actually pretty well made. They're very soft and they're not super flimsy. I was a little concerned that they'd be kind of flimsy and not like you would have, you might have a little bit of a concern pulling them in and out and using it over a few years, but they actually are, this is very well put together. I actually think it looks really, really nice. So I'm going to set this off to the side because it sounds like the easiest thing to do is to assemble all of our little fronts first and then adhere them to our boxes. So I'm going to move my directions up a little bit so that it's not in the way for you guys, but I can still see them and walk us through what we need to do. So I'm going to take all of our stuff out. And it looks like we have these pretty bows and tails, and this looks like, these are all stickers. So these are just little rectangles. We have these here, which have wreaths and flowers and snowflakes. These are some box fronts, as well as I believe these pages are box fronts also. Yes, very pretty. And then these are just the labels, the dates, and they do not have any adhesive on the back. It looks like they want you to adhere them with dimensionals. Is that? Yes. So it's showing to adhere all of the numbers with a dimensional to your card base or to your box front. So let's go ahead and I'm going to set that off to the side. I'm going to just grab, so this is going to be number 1. This one is going to be number 2. Number 3 is a green one. Number 4. Just trying to make sure I'm doing this correctly. This is number 4. Oops. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7, and then, sorry, I have to bring this closer to really see. I believe this one is also for number 25. Okay, so now that we have all of those punched out, I'm going to move them off to the side and we're just going to work on one at a time. So like I said, the way that it looks like from the picture up here is you're going to do 1 through 7 and then it repeats the designs after that. So obviously you can do something a little bit different and kind of mix and match. But as far as the bases go, so you have, this would be 7, oh no, oh yeah, sorry. So 1 and 8, 2 and 9, 3 and 10, 4 and 11. So you're doing basically the same thing, kind of working your way through. So let's go ahead and start. Oh, I'm so excited. So it looks like we're going to be using this one, and then we're going to take one of these really pretty snowflakes. Now these do feel very fragile, so I would say be careful when you're pulling it off of the back. Oh, so this one has where you can stamp with one of like the kind of more of the background stamps. And then it has it stamping in this corner up here, putting the snowflake there. And then the number 1 with a dimensional, which I just had my dimensionals. Where did they go? And then putting the number 1 right there. Super stinking cute. That was so easy. Okay, so we're going to put number 1 off to the side. Number 2 is this one. And they have stamping one of the larger images here and then using the number 2. I'm just going to put the number 2 on here. I'm not really going to worry. Like I said, I didn't even get the stamp set. I might be able to find something else to use in lieu of it, but I'm just going to be a rebel and just use the kit just by itself. And I really wanted to see what it would turn out like if you didn't have the stamp set. So number 3, and this is actually going by really fast, way faster than I expected it to go. I will not lie to you. This one, they have one of these little pieces here, and it looks like they cut it so it didn't go all the way across like this. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to cut off a little piece here. And I guess I'll put it on the back here. Maybe I'll put it on the back. There we go. And then they used a couple of these pretty little flower bits. A red one and a white one kind of layered on top. And then the number 3, let's punch that out. And put the back on. Wow, take the back of the dimensional off. That's what I was actually trying to say. And then you have number 3. Number 4, it looks like we are using this one. Yeah, because I think 7 and 25 are the other ones. Yeah. So this one, which is a little bit of a darker wood from the one that you'll use for 7 and 25. And 7 and 25 have the gold dots on the left-hand side, whereas number 4 has some dots on the bottom. Just a way to mix it up. So this one has us stamping all the way across, and that's what you get with your kind of pattern. I think I'm honestly just going to leave it, and I'm just going to put the number 4 down. Kind of like we did with number 2. I'm just going to put the 4 down. The good thing about this also is because we're using dimensionals to put the numbers on, if you do all of them and then find out like, oh, look, I have some of these little things left over, you could go and embellish it after also. That would work out really well. Number 5 is this one with the tree. This one's probably my favorite backing. I really like this one. And for this one, we are going to be using one of these little red banners. We're going to put it about there, I think. And then we're going to take our number 5 and our dimensional and stick it right there. How stinking cute is that? Adorable. Number 6, we're going to do with this green one. I hope I'm not going too fast, but this is so easy. I thought this was going to be way harder. I'm not going to lie. I thought this was going to be worse. So you have wood and green on here, so I'm just going to center this as best I can. That looks good to me. And then we're also going to put a little bow on here. So let's do it this way. Like that. And then number 6, we're just going to put the dimensional on. Number 6 is good to go. How stinking cute! Okay, sorry, I have to flip my little instruction sheet over here. So now we're left with 7 and 25. So for 7, we're going to take this, I don't know what you want to call it, the foliage, I guess. And I'm going to stick it about there, I think. Okay, sorry about that. I had some crazy dogs. They hear things outside and then they think that they need to bark. I don't know. I don't get it. So anyways, we put the green little foliage on there, and now we're just going to take the number 7 and the dimensional. We're going to put this one off to the side. Oh my gosh, so stinking adorable. And then the last one is 25. So for this one, we're going to use one of the big wreaths here. And I'm just going to flip this over so that I can poke out a couple of the pieces. Oops. There's one. And here's the other one. I think I got everything else. Yeah, I did. So I'm going to put this right in the middle. Super cute. And then it has us using one of these little guys again. So I'm going to put that right there. And then 25, which is nice and gold. This is the only one that's all gold, which is fitting for the last day, right? Take one dimensional, I don't need two. And put that right in the center. How adorable. So now let's take a couple of these. I'm going to grab a few of the boxes. And let's put them, actually, which ones did I grab? I grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I 4 and 5. And let's just put them on the boxes and see how it works. So I'm just going to take my regular old snail adhesive here. That's what it suggests to use. And I'm going to put my box like this. Put it on as straight as I can, which isn't very hard at all, actually. So there's one. And 2. Let's put this bad boy on. Super simple. So I'm going to throw these, well, I'm not going to throw them, but I'm going to put these back into the thing for you guys, just so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like. So now I'm going to go ahead and make all of them. I'm going to just turn some music on and fast forward it so you guys don't have to hear me make awkward small talk while I'm doing all of these. But I'm going to go ahead and make all of them. I'm going to put them all on their little boxes, and then I will come back and show you the end result. I am going to look at the front of the instructions to see what they suggest I do. So it does look like the backgrounds, like I said, kind of go in that pattern, but they don't have the same thing every single time. So like 1 and 8 look the same. 2 and 9 have a slight variation. 3 and 10 look pretty much the same, but like 11 and 4 look similar. So there's some slight variations. I'm just going to go through and put them all together. And then once I put them together, like I said, I'm going to look and see what embellishments I have left over. If I have extras, I might tie them into some of the existing ones. But if not, I'll just leave it at that. So like I said, I'm rambling now. I'm going to go ahead and turn some music on for you guys. I'm going to put my stuff together, and then I'll be back when I have it all done. And just like that, I am done putting together my Christmas countdown. I love the way that this turned out. It was so easy to do. Seriously, so easy to do. Once you kind of get rolling and you're kind of in the groove, it goes by in no time at all. And you could also take your time. I wasn't like speeding through it, but I was kind of going through it with a decent pace to kind of see how long it would realistically take me to do. I would say give yourself 30 minutes, an hour if you really wanted to, and you could absolutely do this. The one thing that I wanted to look at, if I can find my ruler, is I just wanted to see, I'm guessing that you could probably, if you wanted to, you could probably cover all of these edges with some nice designer series paper. I might do that. Check the coordinating blog post for this video and we'll see if I actually get to doing that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But this is what my finished countdown looks like. It's really easy. I think it looks beautiful without even doing any of the stamping that the instructions suggest. I think it looks absolutely amazing. I did, so like this one I went back and added in these flowers because I had extras. I think, which one is it? Where are you? Why can I not? This one, the number 2, I went back and added this little guy. For the most part, I kept with what the instructions had. I did kind of improvise every once in a while, or like these here. So you'll have where it's like the numbers on the far left side. I switched some of them up just to give it a little bit of a variation. You know, I think I added this little bow up here to this one. So you can do a bunch of different stuff. That's just a slight variation on what the instructions give you. The only other thing that I wanted to show you guys is kind of what your leftovers look like. So I have 3 of the little backgrounds left over. This one is my favorite. My absolute favorite is this one. So if you wanted to kind of mix them up or interchange some of them, you could absolutely do that. You have 3 left over. And then you have 2 wreaths left over. I have 1 of this like pine left over, a snowflake, some flowers. And like I said, I used some of these flowers. I went back in and added them to a couple. We have a few bows, which again, I'm pretty sure I added in some bows that weren't part of the instructions. Some more of these little banners and of the little like tails. So you get, and then 2 of these. So you actually end up having quite a bit left over if you just follow the instructions. So don't be afraid to kind of use more of your materials and play with it a little bit. You don't get a ton extra, so I wouldn't go like crazy and use 5 stickers per thing because then you're not going to have enough. But you do end up with a little bit of extra, so don't feel ashamed to add an extra flower or an extra bow or use a wreath on another one. You can absolutely do that because you do end up with a little bit of leftover. And then if you goof on any of them, you have a couple of the extra backgrounds, or like I said, if like this one I really like, so you could swap them out and use a different background depending on the day of the weeks, or the day of the month. That's what I meant. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, this is the unofficial kickoff to my 12 days of Christmas. So I really hope you guys enjoy. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to show you. I wanted to just see, and I haven't even played with this myself. I want to see how big these boxes really are. So what I was going to do was take some of just our blocks, because I feel like that's a universal, easy way for you guys to kind of, so we're speaking the same language. So I have our C block here, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit too big. You could put it in diagonal like that. It's the right height, but the if you put it in like this, the width is fine, but it's a little too tall. And then if you put it in the other way, it's the right height, but it's a little too wide. So you can put it in diagonally. This is our B size block, and so this one fits in really nicely. You might even be able to, can you fit a third one? Nope, you can't fit a third one. Can I fit? Nope. So that kind of gives you an idea of the size of these. If I turn them this way, yeah. So you can fit 2 B-size blocks. You can fit 1 C-size block if you put it in there at an angle. So just to kind of give you an idea of, sorry, that's really loud, of what you could put in here. That's kind of the size that you're looking at. So sorry, that's the last thing that I wanted to show you guys. Other than that, I hope you're having a great day. If you want to pick up one of these, I think this would be a really fun thing to do to, if you have like grandchildren or children, to get a couple kits and everybody puts together their own advent calendars. Together, just sitting there, you know, watching a Christmas movie, listening to some holiday music, having some hot cocoa and maybe some cookies, and putting together all of your calendars together. And then when they go home, you guys know that you're opening up your little treats every single day from the calendar that you guys put together. I think that'd be very, very sweet. So if you're interested in picking up one of these or any product from Stampin' Up!, you can go straight to littlemooncreation.stampinup.net to purchase anything. Or you can also go to littlemooncreation.com and that'll give you a bunch of information. So I hope you guys are enjoying your day and you are ready for the 12 days of Christmas. Woo! Let's go. This is going to be an adventure, but I'm ready for it. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day and I will see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye!